Today we'll be talking about the Citizen EcoDrive Calibre 2100 watch. Watch that doesn't really need any introduction of any kind. It's a very popular watch that Citizen makes. And this is the stainless steel version. Inside the box we have the manual for the movement. We have the 5-year warranty booklet that gives you instructions on different service centers for servicing a watch. And Citizen, I've been wearing Citizen watches for a number of years, and they're very, very generous with their warranties. In terms of anything that goes wrong with the watch, they usually stand behind fixing the watch. And you sort of have another little leaflet in the box that is a getting started leaflet that shows you the basic idea behind the way EcoDrive works. Simplest way to say it's a solar powered watch. It's powered by the sun. But EcoDrive goes beyond that by also having their watches being powered by office lighting or indoor lighting or light bulb lighting. We have a CD that usually gives you the feature of each watch that comes with the pack. Mine's obviously, as you can see, broke over the years. And inside we have the beautiful Calibre 2100 in the stainless steel version. And this is the normal version. There's also a titanium version and the black face version of this watch. And I'm just going to turn the lights off to show you the backlit luminescence of this light. It's very strong. It's a good feature of this watch. So you can see there how brightly the backlit works with the hour and minute hand lit up, as well as the little dots that go around the bezel to show you the hour markings. And the noon, the 12 o'clock position has a pretty big luminescent dot right there, which is cool. Turn the lights back on. And this watch retails, I think the tag is still in the box, retailed for around $495, I believe. $495. You get it cheaper online now. And this watch has been around for a long time. So a lot of resellers that sell the watch usually sell it for cheaper. And I'm just gonna talk about this watch real quick. It's stainless steel band. The US version watches of this watch get a lot of criticisms because Citizen uses a mineral crystal. For some reason on this watch, I've had lots of other watches that use mineral crystal. Even my Nighthawk watch, which I've had longer than this watch, never got a scratch on the crystal, but this mineral crystal used in this watch tend to pick up scratches real easy. And I've had this watch since September of 2011, and already it's now February 2012 right now, and I've gotten 2 scratches on this watch from everyday normal wear, and I haven't done anything adventurous or outdoorsy in that time to warrant the face getting scratched, but it did get scratched. Also, the band on this got a few scuffs, but it still looks brand new. It still looks new. It's a good looking watch. For scale, I have a little rule to give you a scale. It's a hefty watch. It has some weight to it, and it's not too big. It's a very good daily watch, and I've been wearing it as a daily watch. I'll take off. I have another EcoDrive watch, the Calibre 9000, which is the high-end Calibre watch that Citizen make. This is another EcoDrive watch, but it's a minute repeater watch, and this is usually my special occasion watch. I don't wear this every day, so we put that on the side there. And this watch I'm gonna put on. Actually, before I put it on, I'm gonna measure my wrist to show you guys. I am about 7 inches where the watch usually, and this watch has a double locking clasp, which is cool. So 1 and 2. And this watch, you could wear it loose or snug. It fits comfortable either way. I like it a little loose, a little bit of space, and that's how it looks. It's a really good looking watch. I've heard people gotten compliments on this watch a lot. I haven't gotten any compliments yet, but it is the type of watch you wear that you would get compliments on. It also is, for the price you pay for this watch, the look of it is it looks like it costs more, like twice as much, or looks like it costs in the $2,000, $3,000 watch range. I put it on my left hand. This is the hand people normally wear watches on, so you can access the crown with your free hand, the right hand. and it's comfortable wear. It has weight on the main part of the watch, but the band is also hefty, and it feels snug on your wrist. It feels secure. It's a manly looking watch, actually. It's very manly and very modern too, as well as a classic look. The downside of this, a lot of people buy watches, and I don't agree with this, but a lot of people I know on the watch forums buy steel bracelet watches and take the steel bracelets off and put like rubber bands or leather band in place of the steel. You cannot do this with this watch. The bracelet is specifically designed for the watch, and the watch is designed specifically for the bracelet that comes with this watch. So you can't swap bracelets or swap it out for like a rubberized strap or a leather strap. I don't do that. I don't like that, but people tend to do that. I don't know why. I guess to give the watch a new appearance. In different situations you might want to wear the watch. You put a leather band on for, say, going to church or dinner, and wear the stainless steel bracelet for everyday situation like work and play. This watch going on has a lot of functions in it. The main function of this watch is the chronograph function that the watch has. It uses EcoDrive to power the entire watch, and the chronograph is actually a cool function. It's a sweeping chronograph hand, and you push the button up here. Citizen designate these buttons as A button below the crown and B button above the crown, and there's a C button right here that you can't really see. That's sort of embedded in there, and this is actually a pull out button. You can pull it out and you push it in. So you start the chronograph by pushing button B. You stop the chronograph by pushing button B again, and once the chronograph is stopped, you could start it again. You could stop it, and you could also delete it and start it over. It has a chronograph flyback, which one push of a button flies the chronograph sweeping hand back to the 0 position. So I'll just do it again. So I push button A to stop it. Button B to stop, and then button A for the chronograph flyback to 0 position to start a new measurement, which is cool. In the 3 o'clock subdial here we have the minute measurement for the chronograph, so it keeps tabs of all the minutes as the chronograph second hand sweeps around. In the 9 o'clock subdial we have the hourly time tab for the chronograph. So you could record seconds, minutes, and as well as hour. So you have 60 minutes, and then you have 12 hours of timekeeping for the chronograph function. In the 6 o'clock subdial is just the general second display for the main time. So it's the seconds as you'd see it. Between the 8 and 7 o'clock markings, you have the alarm function of the watch. So you could pull the C button out and turn it, and there's a red skeletal arrow that sets the alarm, and it's just one hand, and you would set it to, I guess, your hour and your minute or whatever you want the alarm to go off at. It's not an alarm clock alarm, it's just a friendly chime alarm. So if you're a deep sleeper or you're looking to buy this watch as an alarm watch to wake up to, it's not going to happen. It's at most, the alarm on this watch is like a friendly chime reminder. To, like, say if you're baking cookies in the oven and you're watching TV in the next room, you set this alarm to chime remind you that something's in the oven. You'll hear it while you're awake, but I've never heard this while I've been sleeping. The alarm function, it does obviously uses the EcoDrive. It uses the power that the watch gets during the day from sunlight and interior lighting. So it will drain, if you use it like every day, it will kind of, use that power a bit. But I've never had a problem with the watch running out of power while I've had it. You could also, because of that, Citizen gives you the option of turning on and off the alarm by pushing the C button. So you can push it to turn it on and off. I usually keep it off. In the 12 o'clock subdial, we have the power reserve display to show you kind of how much power is left on the EcoDrive charge, which is kind of cool. You don't really need it. I've never used it because I've never seen this arrow dip below full charge. It's always charged full. Like, again, this is an EcoDrive watch, but it doesn't have the reserve to show you that your power is low. Other EcoDrive watch that doesn't have that, I've noticed uses the second display hand to let you know if the power is low by the second hand ticking in 2-second increments instead of normal 1-second increments. So if it ticks in 2-second increments, it lets you know the power reserve is a little low. And this is a very popular watch. And chances are, if you were watching this video, you already know what this watch is. You most likely are trying to buy it, or you already own it in maybe different. It comes in titanium. It comes in different types, and you probably own one of the types. The mineral crystal glass, I'm going to talk about that because a lot of questions come up about, oh, I like the watch, but the mineral crystal is going to scratch. It will scratch unless you're really careful with the watch. But Citizen gives you an option of replacing the mineral crystal with a sapphire crystal through one of their service centers. And Citizen service centers are in, I think, every time zone in the US, in Canada, and all over the world. And the turnaround time for the service centers is usually 2 to 3 weeks. If you're really far from the service center, or your service that you're requesting is very complicated, maybe you get like a month turnaround time for the service, which is still good. But Citizen will replace the mineral crystal. I've spoken to a Citizen rep, and they do it. It's been a rumor for a while, but it's done. They will do it for about between $70 and $100, depending on I guess your situation, your location, or whatever taxes and shipping fees you have. So between $70 and $100, you could get that mineral crystal replaced with a sapphire crystal. And that service also includes the cleaning of the watch, and as well as a polishing of this bit here that will get, you probably could see it gets scuffed up from general wear. So we'll polish, clean the watch, and as well as replace the mineral crystal for a sapphire crystal. In Asia, this watch comes with a sapphire crystal. There is a new Calibre 2100 that came out in, I think, the last couple of months in 2011, last year. The new version comes with sapphire crystal, but that new version is very ugly. I will say it's a very ugly version of this watch. But you could buy this. You could buy it right now online between $200 to $300, brand new. Send it to Citizen and get the mineral crystal replaced with a sapphire crystal. Get the watch cleaned up. For full cost of maybe $400, you can get this with sapphire crystal. And it would also add resale value to the watch, because these watches carry a really good resale value when you're ready to sell it again. It's a popular watch, like I said. It's always in demand. People are always looking to buy this watch, and if you have a sapphire crystal on this watch, the resale value pretty much goes up. And you could sell the watch for most likely what you bought it for, and that's a couple of years after owning the watch. So it's a good watch to keep. Very popular, very well-known watch. It's also known as the Panda Face watch. If you watch NBC's Parks and Recreation, there's a character, Ron Swanson, that is known for wearing this watch. And Ron, I guess his character, he characterizes a manly man, and he wears this watch proudly in that show. And that's, I think, all I could say about this watch. That most people watching this video would already know. And that's it. It's a very comfortable watch to wear. I love wearing this watch. I wear it every day. I wear it to the gym. I wear it outdoors. I used to have a Nighthawk, a Citizen Nighthawk watch. That was one of my first EcoDrive watches that I've ever bought from Citizen, and I got rid of that watch. After I got this watch, I realized I love this watch more, and I wear this watch every day. And I forgot that I had the Nighthawk, and I just looked at it one day. I was like, I'm going to just sell this online. And a Nighthawk is a great watch. It has an engineer slide rule, and I've used that feature when I was in school. And this is the Citizen Calibre 2100.